Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having water, and tonight I'll be discussing Fate of a Blood Moon by D.L. Blade and C.M. Locke. The authors originally sent me an ARC copy, but I did miss the release day, so it is now available, so I downloaded the KU version to support the authors so they can get their page reads. As always, I'm going to give my honest opinion. This is an ongoing series and book 2 in the series, so you do have to read book 1 in order to read this one, and it does end in a cliffhanger. These are the tropes, content warnings. My rating for this book is 4 stars, so what's it about? So this book is about Rachel, who was given something she never thought possible, the return of her mother following the disastrous night at the church. But they are now both on the run from those that Rachel thought were her friends. While on the run, they decide to look up Valentina's old allies. Now, Rachel has always thought she was the only Dampier in existence, but comes to find out there was a whole academy of them secluded away in Venice. They decide to look up the academy, but an attack long ago has left it a pile of rubbles. So they decide to take one more chance to look up one of Valentina's old allies, who was a professor at the academy. And it turns out they find him, and not only is he there, but also some remaining Dampier. So this is where Rachel and Valentina decide to recoup and rest and figure out what's their next move. Now for Valentina, that means this is the time to forge alliances with other clans to bring about the end of the covens that stand against them. But that would surely bring about a war that would change the world as they know it. Not really something that Rachel's looking to get involved with, especially as she still has to deal with the things in her own past, like Jason and Andre, who are still tracking her down because they hope to get a hold of her, her mother, and their powerful ring. But each brother seems to have their own separate plans for Rachel and what they will do if they get their hands on her. One seems to want to cage her and wreak havoc on not just their world, but heaven and hell as well, while the other seems to want to keep her safe from those who have dark plans for her. So the question is, which brother will get to her first? So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this 4 stars. Now, as a reminder, this is book 2 in the series, continuing where book 1 left off and carries the same themes of trust no one, along with a crazy cliffhanger at the end. In this book, Rachel will have to deal with the secrets and betrayals that happened in book 1, as well as having to deal with her mom is back from the dead, essentially. Now, she never thought that was possible, and they both had these ideas in their head, Valentina and Rachel, of what their relationship as a mother and daughter will be. But they're having to contend with the fact that neither of them are really living up to what the other one expected. So that kind of made my heart hurt, as not having a great mother-daughter relationship. Something else this book will give you is the vibes of a love triangle. This book will be done on the end from the boys instead of the girl anguishing over which one to choose. Each boy has his own plans and their brothers for what is going to happen to Rachel and what their plans are when they claim her, and it is intense, it is obsessive, and it's amazing. Overall, this book did not disappoint and carries the story well from the book 1, and I enjoyed it. It is currently available, and I suggest you give the series a try. It is, again, ongoing, and I'm curious what's going to happen in the next book. I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.